Hello and welcome to Mixologist, the place on the internet thingy where we get bitten by our own curiosity, I guess. Case in point, this unit here that I've got in front of me. Now, the story of this is quite funny, or maybe not. So, I first spotted this unit on the internet, and immediately I've realized that maybe something wasn't exactly right. Why? Let me show you. Because obviously there was one throttle plate missing here, and I'm okay with that because I've got many throttle plates, so that wasn't a problem. What was a problem for me was that these throttle plates appeared to be too small for the size of the openings of the venturis here. So I thought, well, hang on a minute, there's a bit of a mismatch there. So what's going on? So in true time-honored air-fuel mixologist fashion, I went on the internet and I made a purchase, and here it is. And my fears were realized in the sense that this carburetor, for some reason, has the wrong base plate. So I'll show you now in a bit what I mean, but first let's try and identify what this unit actually is, because it turns out that it's quite a little bit of a rare unit. So it's a list 6619, and it's for a kind of RV application from the 70s, and it's auto transmission. So it was kind of Chevy, GMC, 307, 350 and 402, and it says auto choke, which is probably correct given this, and this is blanked off. So probably this is a 1970s, early 70s carburetor. So as such, it's quite rare, but obviously I think somebody has butchered it. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take off the base plate from the body, and I will show you a bit in a bit more detail what the problem really is. So after that little adventure, I can absolutely confirm this is a 1970s unit. Why? Because you can see here, this is the original cork gasket that used to come in Holley carbs in that period. So obviously this at least the top part of this carb hasn't been opened ever, and this shows you that this is a really original carb survivor from the 70s. But herein is the problem. So let me get my caliper. Let's have a look if we can measure this. So this is the base plate, and let's have a look. 36.53 mil. That's what it says here. But look at what happens when I try to measure this. 39.87. Yeah. So what was the problem here? What the big problem really is that the carb really was breathing through an inadequate base plate. Because what happens when you put the body on top of this carb, there is a mismatch, or there is a ridge. You can see it with the original with the gasket that came here, which is not original. That if I put the gasket where it should go, it creates like a step. Let me bring you a bit closer with the camera so I can show you really close up. So here I'm lining up the gasket as best I can, and I don't know if you can see there that there is a step. Yeah. So basically this base plate is smaller than this orifice, And what that creates is that this creates a restriction to airflow, because airflow is coming here, and it collides with this base rather than be able to flow through. So if you're ever going to change a base plate in a carb, please at least put a larger one than the one it came from the factory, and not a smaller one, because that is going to impede airflow. So that's the reason why I think this carb wouldn't have worked. Yeah, maybe would have probably run, you know, start and whatnot, but I don't think this carb would have run well at all with this base plate like this. I don't know what happened. Maybe the original base plate was broken or whatever, and some smart aleck decided that, oh yeah, it would be a good idea if I just put a smaller one. Well, actually no, it isn't a good idea. So anyway, I just wanted to make this quick video about this problem. Don't do this. So I want to say thank you very much for your comments, for watching this episode, and as with everything, I have got a plan for this carb, but that will be revealed in next episodes. But for the time being, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode.